Deep in the heart of the jungle, there was a hidden place known only to the wisest of animals, Thunder Valley. It was said that every storm that swept the land was born from this valley, where ancient stones hummed with power and lightning danced between the trees. The valley's magic kept the jungle lush and alive, and it was guarded by a secret council of animals who had vowed to protect it for generations. But one year, the storm stopped coming. The rivers began to dry up, and the plants withered. The once thriving jungle started to fade. The jungle's elders knew that without Thunder Valley's storms, their home would soon be lost. Only the bravest could embark on the journey to the valley, and so the council summoned four of the jungle's most trusted animals. Raja, the fearless tiger who could navigate the darkest forests. Nia, the swift antelope with the speed of the wind. Kiki, the mischievous but clever parrot who knew the jungle's secrets. And Balto, the mighty gorilla whose strength was unmatched. Their mission was clear. They had to reach Thunder Valley and discover why the storms had stopped. But the path was fraught with danger, for the valley was guarded by creatures of legend. Creatures who would test the courage and unity of any who dared enter. As the group set out, they faced many challenges. First, they had to cross the jungle of shadows, where giant trees blocked the sunlight and twisted vines tried to ensnare them. Raja led the way, using his sharp claws to cut through the tangled undergrowth, while Kiki flew above, guiding them with her sharp eyes. Next, they reached the River of Echoes, where every sound bounced back tenfold, making it impossible to tell what was real and what was an illusion. Nia, with her keen hearing, calmed the group, leading them across the treacherous river without falling into the swirling depths. But the greatest challenge awaited them at the entrance to Thunder Valley. There stood the ancient Storm Guardian, a massive serpent with scales that shimmered like lightning and eyes that glowed with the power of the storms. It hissed at them, its voice booming like thunder. "Why do you come to this sacred place, creatures of the jungle?" the serpent asked. "The storms are not for you to command." Balto stepped forward, his deep voice calm but firm. "We come not to command the storms, but to understand why they have abandoned us. The jungle is dying, and without the rain, none of us will survive." The Storm Guardian narrowed its glowing eyes. "To save the jungle, you must prove yourselves worthy. Each of you will face a trial, and only if you succeed will the storms return." The first trial was for Raja, the tiger. The serpent conjured a dark mist that filled his mind with doubt and fear, making him question his own strength. But Raja, remembering the jungle he loved, roared with all his might and banished the mist. He knew that fear was no match for his courage. The second trial was for Nia, the antelope. She was placed in an endless maze of thorns and brambles. The path seemed impossible, but Nia trusted her instincts. She leapt and sprinted through the maze, her grace and speed guiding her to the end. Kiki's trial was next. The serpent asked her to solve an ancient riddle, one that had puzzled the wisest animals for centuries. With a sparkle in her eye, Kiki thought carefully, remembering all the knowledge she had gathered from the jungle's elders. With a sharp squawk, she gave the answer, and the serpent nodded in approval. Finally, it was Balto's turn. The serpent challenged him to a test of strength, summoning boulders that rumbled like thunder. Balto's muscles rippled as he pushed against the massive stones. But his real strength came not from his body, but from his heart. He refused to give up, knowing that the fate of the jungle depended on him. With one final push, he moved the last boulder aside. The serpent lowered its head in respect. "You have proven yourselves true guardians of the jungle," it said. "The storms will return, and the jungle will live." As the serpent slithered away into the clouds, the skies darkened. Lightning cracked, and rain poured down in sheets, quenching the thirsty land. Thunder Valley's magic was restored, and with it, the jungle flourished once more. Raja, Nia, Kiki, and Balto returned as heroes, not just because they had saved the jungle, but because they had proven that the greatest power of all is found in unity, courage, and the strength to protect what you love. I hope you enjoyed the story.